is pumped from the left ventricle through aorta to the body parts, then it is called systemic circulation. So there are two types of circulation, pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. Systemic circulation means to the body parts. Pulmonary, the word pulmonary means lungs, related to lungs. So this is all about the circulation of blood. Now you can see here another thing is lymph. So there are two type of systems in body. I explained it in previous video that two type of circulation is there for transportation in our body. Blood vascular system, two systems are there. One is blood vascular system and the second is lymphatic system. So lymphatic system contain lymph nodes, lymph vessels. Lymph is also a fluid like blood. Lymph is also a fluid, but the difference is that blood has red color. Blood has red color due to the presence of RBC, but lymph has no color because RBC is absent in lymph. RBC is absent in lymph, so it is colorless. Only RBC is absent. All other components are there in the lymph. So lymph is similar to blood, but RBC are absent. Lymph is formed from fluid which leak from blood capillaries. Lymph is formed in the intercellular spaces in tissues. टिश्यूज़ का हमारे बॉडी में जो टिश्यूज़ होता है उसके इंटरसेलुलर स्पेसेस में लिम्फ बनता है. You know, blood is transported through the blood vessels, whether it is arteries, veins or capillaries. But lymph oozes out, leak होता है, oozes out होता है from the blood capillaries. Blood capillaries has pores in it. Through that pores, lymph oozes out. A liquid oozes out that goes to the intercellular spaces in the tissues. This fluid is collected through lymph vessels. There are lymph vessels through which this fluid is transported and finally returns to the blood capillaries. First of all, it is oozed out into the tissues, the intermolecular space of tissues, and there, whatever there is if there is any impurities in the intercellular spaces, if there is any germs in the intercellular spaces, all are collected and destroyed by this lymph. So it has the main function to purify, साफ करना. कहाँ पे साफ करना? इंटरमोलिकुलर स्पेसेस, इंटरसेलुलर स्पेसेस को साफ करना. इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस मीन्स सेल के बीच वाला जगह. जैसे सेल लगा हुआ है, वो सारे सेल के बीच में जो जगह होता है उसको बोलते हैं इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस. सो इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस में अगर कोई जर्म्स हो, डस्ट हो, कुछ भी अगर इम्प्योरिटीज़ हो, उसको साफ करना लिम्फ का काम है. वो सबको लेकर के लिम्फ एंड अप इन लिम्फ वेसल्स and finally they return to the blood capillaries. Again they collected and connected to the veins. lymph capillaries से वो veins में connect होता है. Then lymph play an important role in the immune system also, because the WBC, the white blood cells present in the lymph kill the germs and microorganisms. Germs mainly killed in the intercellular spaces. So lymph kill the microorganisms or germs in the intercellular spaces. So they also play a role in the immune system. So this is all about. There are lymph cells, lymph nodes, lymph vessels, and finally they are transported to the or end up in the blood capillaries, and from there the veins. Okay. So So now the next is transportation in plants. Transportation in plants, same way, this is another topic. So before learning that, I once again remind you that you may draw this diagram, double circulation. You may write this notes about the circulatory system, organs involved, and I have given some question answers in the previous topic. Okay, complete it. And now the next topic, transportation in plants. You know, transportation in plants have specialized vascular tissue. There is a specialized tissue in plants for transportation. There are two types of vascular tissue in plants. You already know they are xylem and phloem. The complex permanent tissues are meant for transportation. Plants have specialized vascular tissue. They are xylem and phloem. Xylem transport water and minerals, phloem transport prepared food. Xylem is responsible for the transportation of water and minerals. Xylem composed of vessels, tracheids, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. Vessels, tracheids, xylem parenchyma and fiber. Tracheids and xylem vessels are the conducting elements. ये चार एलिमेंट में से जो xylem tracheids and vessels होता है, they are meant for water and mineral conduction. The xylem makes a continuous tube in plants which run from root to stem and right up to the veins of leaves. Now phloem. Phloem is responsible for the transportation of food. So the transportation of food by phloem is also called translocation. Transportation of food by phloem is also called translocation. Phloem is composed of sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and bast fibers, many phloem fibers. Sieve tubes, companion cells, parenchyma and fiber. Sieve tubes are the conducting elements in phloem. So the conducting element is only one, that is sieve tube. In xylem the conducting elements are two, vessels and tracheids. But in phloem, for food transportation, the conducting element is sieve tube. So here there is a picture given. Here is a picture given, a flow chart it is actually. From water in the soil is absorbed by the root hairs and the root cortex. From the root cortex means in the middle part of the root cortex is there. Xylem is there in the middle part and it go through the xylem, upward movement through the xylem. See, here from there, from the root it is upward transport is taking place. Upward transport to the leaves. आफ्टर दैट डिफ्यूशन थ्रू स्टोमेटा. स्टोमेटा से वाटर लॉस भी होता है, उसको ट्रांसपोर्टेशन कहते हैं, सॉरी ट्रांसपिरेशन कहते हैं. ट्रांसपिरेशन, द रिमूवल ऑफ द लॉस ऑफ वाटर थ्रू स्टोमेटा, डिफ्यूशन ऑफ वाटर थ्रू स्टोमेटा, ट्रांसपिरेशन. सो हियर the water and minerals are absorbed by the root and transported to the upper part of the plant. For this transportation, how it is happened in taller plants, how this water is moved upward, that is you will learn in another video. I will explain that in another video. Till then,